Alright, so everybody's been asking me how I did the back, so I'm gonna show you guys right now. Screen record this or save it, I don't know, they might take this shit down, or the Instagram police or experts might snitch, I don't fucking know. If you haven't took off these tabs, I'm gonna go over them real quick. Just wanna get one of these blades. I'm using one of these fucking Lennox blades. These are really good blades. They're like a few bucks, but any blade that has this gold tip on it, I'm using Lennox Gold. They last a pretty long time. I already done like with one of these, I did like 2 whole, so that's why I prefer to use these. But anyways, so when I did these tabs, what I did first was I stuck the knife right here, and I just like slowly worked it in. It only goes about like up to like right there, up to the way right there, and then I come this way. And I bought this new little chisel. Well, it looked like a big chisel on Instagram, but it was small. So anyways, you can either do it with this chisel to finish taking off that tab, and use this one. It is kind of hard because it's a small chisel. I recommend you get a bigger one, if anything. The chisel's like super tiny, but I like it because it's pretty fucking sharp and strong. So fucking put this shit on real quick. Oh shit. When you cut off the tab, you can see I might have like a little fucking piece right here. It's pretty fucking sharp. You know what I mean? So you could take off the rest of that. You might have to like stab through it, or play with it a little bit, and then like go like this, and it comes fucking smooth off. So it's a fucking tiny chisel, but it gets the job done. And for these tabs in here, if you haven't done them already, you could slice them. Some class that I took, they used like a bunch of snips. I didn't like that method. It looked like he was struggling, so like I get this blade or the hot knife, which is this one. This is a hot knife. You plug it in and it gets hot, and I just fucking stick it in there while it's hot. Try not to, you could touch this edge with the knife, but try not to like stab it. So just like stab it in the center, like right there, and like wiggle it in there until you feel it get like to the bottom, and do that for both sides. And then like stab it here, like just keep stabbing it. You try to slice it, and then with your chisel or a pick, you could fucking pick it out once you're like have melted it or broke it away. It's better like if you slice it into a whole bunch of pieces, you'll be able to pluck it out pretty good. It wasn't too hard. So now the video I'm making, this video actually for this part right here. So basically what I do is same thing. In the class I took, they use snips, so they usually cut all around. So they try to unattach it from the frame. All these cuts right here, like all the ones that attach to the frame, you gotta take them off. So I start right here. A lot of people are gonna be like, oh no, that's not the right way. I really don't care. It works for me. If it doesn't work for you, oh well. But take your time, go slow. Don't try to rush through this. And just go like that, right? Now those two are loose. You can move them now and keep doing that. When you get to these two parts right here, this part and this part, be very careful, because you have 2 pieces of plastic that you're not supposed to cut off, which is this one and this one. Like it's like a piece right here. These are actually what your back rails sit on, so try not to touch these when you cut these. So when you cut these, kind of tilt it sideways like that, and you could like try to feel for the bottom and just kind of work it, like, you know, don't overstab it. Do both sides on here, and right here, make sure that that's the reason I'm using this blade, because like there's like a little gap between this and that rail, so try to get in between it like that. My video, it sucks, but I'll do my best so you guys can see. So the same thing, go like that, try to cut through it. Be very careful if you're gonna use a knife. If not, you could get the snips. Let me change the blade on this, that way you guys can see. It works with a new blade a lot fucking easier. Check it out. And I cut through these right here. It goes in like nothing. You know what I mean? So work your way in there. Flip it around if you want. Oh, no, I'm not even in range. You guys can't see shit. Remember, there's a gap between here and that rail, so try to put it at the bottom and just get in there. So you're gonna do that for all of them. Cut on this side, this side, this side. You pretty much want to unattach all of these so that they're flimsy and you could cut them off. Again, you could use snips, you could use a blade, whatever you have that you could get in here and cut it. It really doesn't matter. For me, there's no right or wrong way as long as you fucking get it done. So let me do them real quick. I know you guys can't see, but I'm trying to cut them so you guys could see better. Again, be careful right here with this one and this one. Make sure you get in between this gap right here, between this side and this part of this other rail. Oh, I'm sorry, this side and this part of the rail right here. There's like a gap. If you're gonna use a blade, if you're using snips, it really doesn't matter, I guess. Right here again, this one's on top of the back rails, little plastic mount. So be careful right here too. Wiggle the gun. I usually like to get it like this, put the knife where it goes, and then just wiggle the gun into it, or I mean the frame. And to get these two right here, just like the same thing, try to get in here, wiggle the gun, I mean the frame, and then just go like that. You can see how the blade goes in easy. Be very careful. If you're not comfortable with the blade, again, use snips. I know the Instagram experts, they know more than I do, I guess, so. I don't really have a lot of room to make a good video, so I'm doing my best. They might take this post down anyway, so just screen record or do what you gotta do to save it. There we go. Okay, after you cut all of them, this side, this side, this side, like in between, unattach them from the back. The back ones are a little bit easier, so just go like that. Try not to write on this or this so you don't scratch it too much. If you don't care, well, I don't care either. It just depends on how OCD you are, I guess. I'm a little bit more rugged, so I really don't care. Okay, and don't worry about getting too in there, because with that shizzle that I got, I'm gonna show you guys how I did. Okay, so now that you've unattached all these from the frame, if you're using snips, it really doesn't matter. So what they said to do with the snips was to unattach it all and cut like shark teeth, I guess. So with the snips, you're gonna go like this. You're gonna do like a cut this way and this way. So it's gonna look kind of like that. Shark teeth, all. That's what they said to do. I'm not using snips, so I'm not gonna use that method. So basically, I just come right here. Where's the fucking hat? I come right here and be very careful, like I said, with these side of the rails, and just go in like that. Don't use a cheap blade because you're gonna struggle more. Like I said, if you're gonna use the blade method, use this specific blade with the gold tip. So then you see how that comes off easy. So you're gonna do that until you get, you could basically do that with until you get to like probably like halfway right here. Then you gotta start using the hot knife. So I'm gonna do as much as I can. It's just an example. I'm not gonna go all the way. Just wanna show you guys how to use the tools and how I did it. So angle it just right to like where the tip is, like right here. You get like right there. Don't overdo it. Don't rush. Take your time. Kind of angle it so you don't get this side right here. Angle the blade. Remember, be careful with your back piece right here, so don't angle it too much. You're not gonna be able to get a full chunk all at once. So like this back part is really like really annoying. So just do what you can. Take your time with it. Just keep in mind, like, you're trying to do the best job as you can. Even the instructor that was showing me, his didn't come out as good as I thought it was gonna be because he was a pro or something. But I guess not, you know. Same thing right here. Just push through it. Be very careful. Swing it around like that so the blade gets through. You don't have to go all the way in. Like wherever the blade is about to hit, just take it out. Cut it off. And just repeat the process until you take most of it off. You could also like cut them this way. So you could just have pieces start falling off. Remember to be careful with that rail down there. So try to be very precise if you are using the blade. Just go very slow. There's no need to rush. If you feel like you're gonna hit it, stop, take it out, pick it up, and then go through and stop right there. You see how the blade came out on the other side. Stop right there, take it out. Be very careful taking it out. And you could do this right here too. Come down. Be very careful on this side too because the blade's right there. It does require a little strength, so if you're not strong enough to drive this through there, just use the snips method. It's the same thing. I did construction for 10 years, so that's why I'm able to mess with this blade like that. Like I said, the experts on Instagram, they're gonna say, oh no, get the right tool, whatever, who cares? As long as you get it done right. So just continue to chop this. See, when you cut it, like pieces just fly off. They start to come off. Be very careful. See how low I can get. I'm not gonna do the whole thing because I'm just showing you guys. Careful with your eyes too, don't fucking catch a stray. Very careful. Be very careful. I know I'm not fucking probably putting it in the camera, but okay. I basically like start just slicing everywhere. So like every time I cut it through, it just fucking starts snapping everything. And then you just fucking slice it through. Starts falling off. you're gonna repeat this process all the way until the whole point is to try to get as far down as you can into like here. Then I'll show you how to use a hot knife right now. So just try to take off as much as you can. Be very careful. I need a new fucking blade. A whole knife, I guess. Again, slice through this shit right here, right here. Try to go as deep as you can. I've already done 2 frames like this, so I feel like it's the best way for me. I personally don't like the snips because it looks like you struggle more to stick it in there. This is a little bit more dangerous because you could chop your fucking finger if you don't do it right, or slice these rails. You see how close I'm getting to that rail? I'm like so close. So remember those rails are there. Do not fuck them up. Like, your priority right here is to get as far down as you can and not fuck these rails up that are butted up to the walls of the frame. So I usually go slanted a little bit right here. I probably make it look easy, but honestly it's not that fucking easy. One little mistake and like you could just fuck it all up, you know. Just be very patient. I know you want to get it done and get your gun done and everything, but just do it very careful. Try not to rush through it. If you find another method of cutting this off, it's even better. I honestly believe there's no right or wrong way to do this. As long as you fucking take it off. There's really no instructions on this. You see, I'm kind of like, I'm getting there, I'm going down. If you want, you can flip the frame too. I don't have much fucking space right here, but I'll start cutting on this side. It's better if like you wiggle it like this. Remember, be careful with that rail right there. That's why I say to use these blades, because they're like very sharp even at the tip. That's like so good. Be careful with this back part. Remember, go slow, super slow. There's no rush. I'm trying to stay in the camera and watch what I'm doing at the same time. So sorry if you don't see what I'm doing. So record this video or screen record it. They might fucking take it down, I don't know. There's also this tab that sits on top of this rail. You can kind of like see it. This is the rail, so this part and like this little ramp right here, fucking that right here, are part of the rail. So you see how it's right here? So like you can put it right here and cut in this angle and chop that little block off. And then come down on the wall side. Be very careful right here. Oh, I flew right at my face. And then just go again. You could go little by little. There's no rush, remember.
need to cut my nails, but I'm a guy, so I really don't give a